Start with the numerical problem based on what theory I have done earlier in my all videos. The first sum on the Ncert. If the potential difference V is equal to 100 plus minus 5 volt and current I is equal to 10 plus minus 0.2 ampere. Now after doing so much theory, you must be understand 100 is a true value of voltage. Plus minus 5 is the absolute error in voltage, that is potential difference. 10 is the true value of the current, 10 ampere is the true value of electric current, and plus minus 0.2 ampere is the error in the value of current. And question asks find the relative error in resistance and percentage error in resistance. My dear, you must be thinking, sir, how you come to know that sir, there is a relative error? Since my dear, when I use the formula, it will be a formula which makes me to understand that sir, there is a division method. There is a formula says it is a quotient or it is a division between the two physical quantity. Formula says, and therefore my dear, we conclude, oh God, there must be a relative error concept. So now here the formula first, whenever we go for such sums, we write first formula. So what is the formula? Formula is, my dear, R is equal to V by I. So now it can be seen it is a division of physical quantity. So if it is division, of course sir, there is a relative error because we have done theory. If it is sum and difference, there is an absolute error. Delta Z is equal to delta A plus delta B, bas. But if it is a division kind numerical, division type, because how you came to know it is division sum? Sir, by writing the formula, because they asked you to calculate resistance. As soon as I wrote the formula, I came to know that, oh, no doubt, sir, oh God, this is a division of the physical quantity, 100%, sir, you have to write, because the error which you will obtain will be in terms of relative error. We have done this theory now. ये डिवीजन कंसेप्ट है, फॉर्मूला बता रहा है कि डिवीजन ही हो रहा है वी और आई में. सो सर, जब भी हम डिवीजन कंसेप्ट लेते हैं, हमको जो एरर मिलता है, पॉसिबल एरर जो मिलता है वो रिलेटिव एरर होता है. वी हैव डन थियरी. बट अगर सम और डिफरेंस होता तो जो एरर मिलता है वो एब्सोल्यूट एरर होता. बट हियर द कंसेप्ट इज ऑफ रिलेटिव एरर. एंड व्हाट इज रिलेटिव एरर? डेल्टा जेड बाय जेड इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा ए बाय ए प्लस डेल्टा बी बाय बी. So here it will be, my dear, delta R by R, that is relative error in R, in resistance will be delta R by R, the first step, because they asked relative error. In resistance R is delta R by R, and that is equal to delta V by V plus delta I by R. According to the formula, we have done now, delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. See the video carefully. तो पहले ये समझ लेना चाहिए सर, फॉर्मूला में ही डिवीजन हो रहा है फिजिकल क्वांटिटी के बीच में, और हमने इतनी थियरी किया कि डिवीजन हो, प्रोडक्ट हो, पावर्स हो, सर वहाँ पे रिलेटिव एरर ही आता है. बट सम और डिफरेंस में जो एरर आता है सर वो एब्सोल्यूट एरर होता है. इसलिए क्वेश्चन में रिलेटिव एरर पूछना स्वाभाविक है, बिकॉज इट्स कंसेप्चुअल सर, इट इज डिवीजन फॉर्म ऑफ द फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. सो नाउ माय डियर, हियर दिस इज डेल्टा आर बाय आर. सो नाउ दिस इज डेल्टा आर बाय आर इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा वी. फ्रॉम द सम यू कैन सी 5, डेल्टा वी इज 5 एंड बी ट्रू वैल्यू इज 100. दिस इज प्लस delta I is 0.2 and true value of I is 10. So when I calculate this, my dear, this is 1 by 20, 5 by 100 plus this is 2 by 100, that is nothing but 1 by 50. This is 1 by 50, na? 2 by 100. You all can understand. I hope it is clear. This will be now, my dear, because 0.2 by 10 will be 1 by 50. Now this will be, my dear, if I take the LCM, this is 70 divided by 1000. 50 twos are 100. And 50 twos are 100, my dear, it will be 1000. And 50 plus 20 will be 70. This and this cancel. This is 7 by 100. That is 0.07. And when you will calculate relative error, it is unitless. Don't put any unit here because upper resistance that is in ohm and niche bhi resistance that is in ohm, so it is unitless. So now my dear, next question is over. So this is the relative error in R, and the answer of relative error in R is 0.07. Now second question is percentage error in R. How much is the percentage error in R? So percentage error in R will be what? The formula is relative error in R multiply by 100%. I told you all while doing my first video about percentage error. And relative error in R is delta R by R. That is relative error in R into 100%. So delta R by R will nothing but 0.07 into 100%. So the answer for percentage error in R is 7%. Therefore, my dear, the percentage error in R is 7%. I hope it is clear. So the first question, I hope everybody clear. Now let's go to the next one. Now look at the next sum. There is a variety of sums and you please try to reconnect yourself according to the question given. Now look at here. The error in the measurement of radius is denoted by R, of a sphere is 2%. Why do you look at it? They have given the measurement of radius is 2%. Radius is taken as R, is 2%. So my question to you by reading this step, I'm sure this is given percentage error in radius. This is given percentage error in radius. Here they mention the error in the radius is so much. But by looking 2%, you should conclude this. Sir, it is percentage error in radius given. And question asks, find maximum possible error. Again, my dear, the question is find maximum possible percentage error in volume of sphere. No doubt they have not mentioned this percentage word. They said find maximum possible error. So the maximum possible error will be come down in terms of percentage only, sir. It will come down in percentage only. Because error which is given in the numerical, in the question, is in terms of percentage error. So the error which they asked you to calculate, that also be in terms of percentage error, though they have not mentioned which error they are to be calculated. So again it is a question on percentage error, my dear, and volume of a sphere. And why, my dear, percentage error or this concept is coming? Because probably there is again a multiplications of the quantity. Look at it, everybody, or power of the quantity. Look at it here, how it is power question, how it is related to power. Now my dear, formula is, first write formula and then come to know that whether it is a relative error question or a percentage error question or absolute error question. No doubt you have to find percentage error, my dear, because you all know the radius is given in 2%. So when I has to calculate volume, the answer will be in percentage only. But I can convert it into relative error also by dividing by 100. Because relative error is converted into percentage by multiply by 100. So percentage error can be converted into relative error by divide by 100. Okay, that's all logic. But why, sir, you are taking relative error? Why not absolute error is the concept? That I will show you by formula. Look at formula itself says कि सर आपको 100% relative error लेना पड़ेगा और इसीलिए relative error लेना पड़ रहा है, so that we multiply by 100% percentage error भी form हो जाएगा. Now look at it here. Formula is volume of sphere is V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Oh God, this is power on the physical quantity. So it is power on physical quantity, that is radius. So it is power sum. If it is power sum, it is relative error concept. My dear, you all know that for power sum, if z is equal to p power n, the relative error will be delta z by z is equal to n into delta p by p. That is relative error. This is relative error in Z. is equal to n into relative error in n into relative error in P. I hope it is clear. So it is power numerical, my dear. Of course, it is also a relative error concept. I'm sorry, if it is relative error, of course it is percentage error question, because relative error as soon as get multiplied with 100%, it is percentage error. Nothing doing with this. But my dear, the question is already given in percentage error, so we should write the relative error in terms of percentage error, because question is given in percentage. So I will write relative error formula, but also in terms of percentage error. So here, my dear, and one more thing, my dear, now this is the first sum you are doing of this kind. My dear, here 4 by 3 is a number, 4 by 3 pi, it is a number, since 4 by 3 pi, and pi is how much, bache? Pi is 3.14, you can say. It is a number, hence it is errorless. So whenever we calculate error, my dear, in the quantity, we don't take number, because number is pure. Number mein there is no error. There is error in the measurement of physical quantity. There is error in the measurement of volume, error in the measurement of radius, and there is no error in measurement of 4 by 3 pi. Pi is a 3.14, you all know. It is number, my dear. Hence it is errorless. उसमें कोई एरर नहीं है. एरर मेजरमेंट ऑफ क्वांटिटी में जब हम मेजर करते हैं उसमें एरर होता है. So please take care. Whenever we have the number, we will put out. So now here this will be nothing but, my dear, this is therefore relative error in volume, or you can write percentage error in volume is equal to 3 into percentage error in R, that is radius. Percentage error in volume is equal to 3, because you know power n is get multiplied. Percentage error in radius. Or I can write this as relative error in volume is equal to 3 into relative error in radius. That also I can write. Is equal to 3 into relative error in radius. Here is the formula. So now, my dear, this is delta V by V is equal to 3 into delta R by R. Relative error in radius is delta R by R, relative error in volume is delta V by V. But my dear, the question may they have given percentage error in R. Since according to question, it is percentage error in R, that is 2%. Therefore, what should I do? I will calculate delta V by V into 100%. Now this become percentage error in volume is equal to 3 into delta R by R into 100%. And this become percentage error in radius. The question is given percentage error, therefore I need to convert this relative error in percentage error. And then I said, this is not, sir, maximum possible error in volume. Actually, we have to find maximum possible percentage error in volume. और वो क्यों? क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में परसेंटेज एरर दिया है सर, तो जो निकालना है वो भी परसेंटेज एरर ही निकालना है, ये समझो. So now, my dear, here percentage error in volume will be delta V by V into 100% is equal to 3 into, and delta R by R into 100% is your, I am writing this in words. Therefore, this is, my dear, percentage error in volume is 3 into, this is called percentage error in radius, and therefore, my dear, percentage error in volume is equal to 3 into percentage error in radius. In the question it is given 2%, so the percentage error in volume is 6%. This is important, much. So this is ultimately, from question we come to know that, oh God, volume mein which error we have to calculate. Sir, we have to calculate percentage error. And second concept, sir, 4 by 3 pi is a number. It is a number, hence it is errorless. The error is in the physical quantity, my dear. Measurement of physical quantity, the error is there. So error is always calculated with respect to the physical quantity, not for a numbers. So whenever there is a number, we will keep out and we will calculate the error by using the formula. Here it is an error of powers. So powers and all. And my dear, second, here it is there given percentage error in radius. So of course, बच्चे, first I have power का formula use करके I have written in terms of relative error, because and multiplication, division, powers, everything will be in terms of relative error. The maximum error which occurred in multiplication, product or powers, they are relative error. So first I write relative error with the power ka formula n into, so here it is 3, it is r power 3, so it is 3 into relative error in radius, because it is V is equal to 4 by 3 r cube, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So when I write down this as, I will write this is V is equal to percentage error in volume, and I will write, my dear, 4 by 3 pi is out, so it is V is equal to r cube ultimately. Am I clear? Here I can write that. Therefore, the answer will become V is equal to R cube. So if V is equal to R cube, so of course power concept, this is relative error in volume is equal to 3 into relative error in radius and so on. Because 4 by 3 is a pi, it is number, it is errorless. So error in volume is so much. So now, my dear, this is the second sum which I have told you about to do. Now let's go to the next one. Look at, my dear, these are the two sums I have written. The percentage error in measurement of mass and speed are 2% and 3%. Mass and speed are 2% and 3%. Find the maximum error in kinetic energy. Once again, have a logic. Sir, percentage error दिया है, मतलब percentage error ही kinetic energy में निकाला. It is given percentage error in mass and percentage error in speed. Sir, we have to find percentage error in kinetic energy. Here they have not mentioned find maximum error, they said. But remember, they have to find percentage error. Next sum. If the error in the measurement of side matlab length, and mass of a cube are 3% and 4%, find the maximum possible error in density. I hope it is clear, my dear. Again, the maximum possible error in density, sir, in terms of what? In terms of percentage error. So very simple, my dear. And what is percentage error? Relative error multiplied by 100%. So here first I will write down formula, my dear. Formula. And formula makes us to understand which concept we will use. The kinetic energy is given by formula half mv square. Oh God, it is product m and v square, and power also. Product with power. It is a sum based on product, that is mass and velocity का product हो रहा है, and V is carrying a power also. So here we have to use a concept of power as well as product. Product with powers. So now, my dear, here this is now, let's start with the formula. Therefore this is let kinetic energy is equal to E. I have taken. So this is, my dear, delta E upon E. I have taken, that is error in kinetic energy. This is relative error, if you remember, into 100%. Now it becomes percentage error. So I can write this is, let kinetic energy is E and half is a number which is, मेरा भी दे दे once. Since half is a number which is errorless, so now my dear here, this is percentage error, therefore percentage error in kinetic energy is equal to half is a number, it is errorless, I will keep out. So this will what? This will become, I will write here, this is E is equal to mv square. Now because half is a number which is out, so now when I write this, this is become percentage error in kinetic energy. E is equal to mv square because E is taken kinetic energy, half is a number, it is errorless. So percentage error in kinetic energy, and kinetic energy denoted by E, that is percentage error in E is equal to percentage error in mass plus, because when I substitute this is 2 into percentage error in velocity, in speed. Because why? Because sir, it is a relative error concepts, because it is a product with the power. So the actually answer is percentage error in kinetic energy E is equal to percentage error in mass plus 2 into, why 2? Sir, power. So 2 into percentage error in velocity. Or instead of that, my dear, writing this all, I am making it now delta E upon E into 100%. Now the final answer, instead of writing so much, that is percentage error in kinetic energy is equal to percentage error in mass delta m upon m into 100%, because half is a number, plus 2 into, this is power is 2, we have done the formula, 2 into, this is delta V by V into 100%. That is percentage error in kinetic energy is equal to percentage error in mass plus 2 into percentage error in volume, velocity. I hope it is clear. Or relative error in kinetic energy is equal to relative error in mass plus 2 into relative error in velocity. Simple. A product forms. Z is equal to A into B will be nothing but delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. But this is in terms of relative error. In terms of, this is in terms of relative error. In terms of percentage error, this is delta Z by Z into 100% is equal to delta A by A into 100% plus delta B by B into 100%. I hope it is clear. And now it is with power also. If it is, there is a power on B, so this power will be get multiplied. My last topic, my last theory, and into delta B by B. So now here, my dear, that's what I did, 2 into delta V by V into 100%. So this is delta E by E into 100%. Delta E by E into 100% is equal to, my dear, percentage error in mass. This is percentage error in mass plus this is 2 into percentage error in speed. And this is, my dear, percentage error in kinetic energy. So now, my dear, percentage error, therefore percentage error in kinetic energy is percentage error in mass. This is percentage error in mass, my dear. Delta m by m into 100%. And they have given directly the answer for that. 2% is a percentage error in mass. Now, my dears, look at the variety of question. Here they have not mentioned error in mass and true value of mass and then substituting the value as I have done in earlier numericals. Here they have directly given percentage error in mass is so much. So here they have given directly delta m by m into 100% का total answer they have given 2%. Delta v by v into 100% का total answer is given 3%. But in some sums what they did, they are giving delta v separately. They are giving delta m separately. If they write this way, my dear, if they have written this way 14 plus minus 0.2, now in this case they have not given percentage error. In this case they have given the true value, that is m, and the error value 0.2, that is delta m. We have to substitute this here into 100%, will come to know that percentage error in mass. But here, my dear, they have directly given, so variety of numericals. This is not like this. If they have given like this, we would have substituted here 14 and here we have substituted 0.2 into 100%, and that will give us the percentage error in mass. But now in the question they have directly given percentage error in mass is so much. So delta m by m into 100% ka direct answer they have given 2%. So take care of this part. Many students are doing mistake with this. So try to understand which form they have given. So this is, my dear, percentage error in mass is already given 2%, plus this is 2 into percentage error in speed, they are already given 3%. So now here it is 2% plus 6%. So the answer of percentage error in kinetic energy is 8%. Similarly, my dear, in this question, if the error in the measurement of side, that is length and mass of the cube, are 3 and 4%, find the maximum possible error in density. Again, the common sense, it is given percentage error directly. They have not given delta L and the true value L, or delta M and true value of M. They have directly given the percentage error of length and mass, and they ask you to calculate maximum error in density, that is calculate the maximum percentage error in density. This is all thought should be given. Percentage error in density they are asking. So now here again, my dear, if you substitute the formula, according to formula, density is equal to mass upon volume, mass of cube upon volume of cube, because body is given cube. So this is mass of cube is m only and volume of cube is L cube, that is side cube. So now this is division sum with power. Here it is multiplication sum with power, but there is no number, so no need of writing half and all. Directly there is no number given, only physical quantities are there, and but division with power. So simple again. So here, my dear, once again density is given this way. So here I can take, this is delta rho by rho into 100% is equal to delta m by m into 100% plus, whether it is in division or whether it is in product, it is plus. You remembered this formula, delta a by a plus delta b by b for product, for division, and but it carrying power also. So plus, this is 3 into delta L by L. Take care of this. Many students put minus because I don't know. They put minus here because they thought during plus it is during product it is plus and during division it is minus. No, yeah. I have done theory. Look at my theory. Whether it is division or whether it is product, the relative error is nothing but relative error in Z is equal to relative error in A plus relative error in B. That is delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B, whether it is A into B or here Z is equal to A by B concept, but A by B along with power at M. So what will be the formula here? It will be delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A plus N into delta B by B. This power will get multiplied to the error of B. This is in terms of relative error. And in terms of percentage error, delta Z by Z into 100% is equal to delta A by A into 100% plus n into delta b by b into 100%. This is in terms of percentage. So I am doing everywhere what is the numerical formula. So now my dear, this is therefore, now I am writing in this in words. This is percentage error in density is equal to, this is percentage error in mass This entire thing is the percentage error in mass plus 3 into, this is into 100%, this is 3 into, and this entire is, my dear, percentage error in length or side. So now my dear, therefore this is percentage error in density is equal to percentage error in mass, already given. How much it is given, my dear? 4%. Length and mass, so 3 and 4. So mass में percentage error is 4 and length में percentage error is 3. So percentage error in mass is 4%. Don't do this mistake. Sometimes students are not following the order. Here it is respectively. So follow the order properly. 3% for length and 4% for mass. So don't substitute 3 here and 4 there. 4% plus this is 3 into percentage error in length is 3%. So now my dear, this is 4% plus 9%. So answer is 13%. That is percentage error in density. So this is the way, my dear, you are supposed to calculate. I will show you 2 more numericals and then I will wind it up. And I have to do the many numericals from your side also. And if you have any doubt, you can query me on my WhatsApp also. So here the final answer of percentage error in density is 13%, that is 4% plus 9%, that is 13%. So that's all, my dear, for this 2 for numerical based on different product, then division with power. Now let's go to some word problem type also, some more difficult and complex problem.